Hi, it's Tom with Digital Foundry, and this is Dark Souls 3 running on Xbox One. Now, the worldwide release is April 12th, if you're wondering, but with an early launch on the Japanese Xbox One marketplace today, we can at last see how Dark Souls 3 runs on Microsoft's machine, and it's been a long time coming. Indeed, Xbox One coverage has been conspicuously scarce so far, and the only glimpses we've had to date have been via the PS4 network beta code last year. But finally, we can see the level of performance possible on From Software's engine, essentially the Bloodborne engine, on Xbox One. So, the technical points up front. We were curious about the resolution, seeing as the PS4 beta of Dark Souls 3 and also Bloodborne run at a full 1080p. Well, we can confirm Xbox One dials its native resolution back to a straight 900p here. Essentially, this puts us at 70% of the PS4's overall pixel count. As a result, there's an increase in flickering across foliage in the distance and more pixel crawl on long edges, but overall it still looks very solid with its post AA in place. We've had a great time playing the game's earlier stages on Xbox One, and the upscale from 900p doesn't dampen the experience, though if you want the most pristine image quality, we suspect PS4 and PC will be the ones to go for. Either way, it's an intriguing insight into what would have happened if Bloodborne were free to roam on other formats. Sadly, some of that engine's quirks also translate to Xbox One. Take for instance the frame pacing issue. Dark Souls 3 targets a V-synced locked 30fps on console, but once again we see the engine producing an irregular ordering of frames. This means that where we do hit a 30fps line on average, we still get the perception of stuttering anyway, with several unique frames running in a row followed by several duplicates. It's not ideal, but to be honest, we had come to expect it after its presence in the PS4 beta as well. More worrying though are the genuine lurches in frame rate on Xbox One. You may have noticed already, but there are continuous stretches of play at 25 FPS in the opening section, a drop incurred by the heavy use of volumetric fog effects around the mountains. Boss battles take this one further, and we get performance at near 20 FPS once we get to the High Wall of Lothric. Fortunately, we get a 30 FPS average for most of this Lothric wall section, and it's only really in isolated spots with Xbox One struggles, but when it does, it is very noticeable. It'll be interesting to put Xbox One's performance into context against the PS4 and see if that console has any similar issues. The main takeaway then is the Bloodborne engine has arrived at 900p on Microsoft's machine, but otherwise the look of the game is as we remember it from the PS4 beta. There's much more to come in Dark Souls 3 coverage as we go, and we'll be able to paint a full picture of how all three formats stack up in due course. Anyway, that's it for now. Like and subscribe if you want more of this sort of thing, and until next time, thanks for watching.